What if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for earning a serious second salary is probably already sitting on your computer right now, just waiting for you to see its real potential? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to uncover.
So let me just ask you directly, are you looking for a way to bring in some extra income? Something that can actually fit around your life, whether you're a student, you've got a 9 to 5, or maybe you're even studying for exams. Because what we're about to talk about, it could really be a game changer for you.
And the best part? The key to all of this isn't some brand new expensive app you have to go out and buy. Nope. It's a program that most of us have used at some point, but almost all of us, we deeply, deeply underestimate it. It's Microsoft Excel.
Yeah, that's right, Excel. We're going to completely reframe how you look at it. Because it's not just for making simple lists or boring tables. It's an incredibly powerful engine for creating some real financial opportunities.
See, by getting really good at this one skill, you unlock two amazing, very different paths. One gives you the freedom and flexibility of extra income on your own terms, while the other can literally launch you into a whole new career.
So let's break these two down. On one hand, you've got freelancing. This is where you can earn project-based income right from your own home, building a flexible side hustle. And on the other hand, you can use these skills to pivot into a full-time career in the data industry, which is absolutely booming right now.
Now, let's talk about some actual numbers, okay? This amount you see here, it's about $80 US. But that's not for a week's work. That's the kind of starting price you could charge for a single Excel freelance project. The potential here is very, very real.
And look, this isn't just some theory. If you go on popular platforms like Fiverr or Upwork or Freelancer.com, you'll see there's a constant demand for people who know their way around Excel. Clients are out there right now actively looking for help.
And the kind of work they need, it's huge. It could be something as simple as cleaning up messy data, which is a massive headache for companies, They know that bad data leads to expensive mistakes. Or it could be something more advanced, like building these cool interactive dashboards that show a company's performance at a glance. The point is, there's a project out there for every skill level.
Okay, now let's talk about that second path, a full-on career change. There's this huge myth out there that you need some kind of super technical degree to get into the data industry. But the reality, it's just not true. We're seeing people with degrees in arts and commerce making the switch and becoming successful data analysts.
And believe me, this isn't some small niche trend. The World Economic Forum, we're talking the big leagues here, has basically said that getting into the data field right now is like striking gold. The demand for these skills is just exploding. So why? Why is this one skill so incredibly valuable? Well, it all boils down to one simple thing: the ability to turn messy, raw data into clear, simple answers. Let me show you exactly what I mean with a real-world example. Okay, so just imagine a client gives you a spreadsheet, and it's a monster. It's got 10,000 rows of sales data, it's messy, it's confusing. Just looking at it makes your head spin.
Now, the client, they don't care about the 10,000 rows. They just have one simple, direct business question they need answered. Out of all this chaos, which city is making us the most money? That's it.
And this, my friends, is where the magic happens. Instead of spending hours or even days trying to sort through that data manually, you use a single powerhouse tool inside of Excel, the pivot table. With literally just a few clicks, it chews through all 10,000 rows and spits out the answer. And boom, just like that, you have the answer. It's clear, it's simple, and it's incredibly valuable to the business. You've just taken absolute chaos and turned it into business intelligence. Now that is a skill people will happily pay for, whether it's for one project or for a full-time salary. Now, of course, getting to that point, it takes some learning, right? But the great thing is, the path to mastering Excel isn't some big secret. It's actually a really clear, structured journey.
You can think of it like leveling up in a game. You start with the fundamentals, just understanding the basics. Then you move on to some intermediate formulas, things like VLOOKUP. From there, you master the really powerful tools like pivot tables and Power Query. And these days, you can even bring AI into the mix to make your work even faster.
So let's just redefine Excel for a second. Let's stop thinking of it as just a spreadsheet program. It's a professional tool that transforms raw, useless information into valuable insights. And in doing so, it creates real-world opportunities for you, both financially and in your career.
So, we've covered the opportunity, we've looked at the two amazing paths it opens up, and we've even mapped out the journey to get there. Really, the only question left is, what's your next step going to be? So let's just recap really quick. The most important thing to remember is that an incredibly valuable, in-demand skill is probably already installed on your computer. It's a direct path to either a flexible second salary through freelancing or a brand new, high-growth career in the world of data.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. If you actually took the time to master this one super accessible skill, what could your future look like? What new doors would that open up for you?